So welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a really easy shrimp scampi pasta. This recipe is beginner friendly and it takes less than 10 minutes to make, and it only takes a couple ingredients. So if you want to learn how to make this, just keep watching. So the very first thing you want to do is create your compound butter. If you do not already have this in your freezer, I will link the video to this in the description box. You want to take 6 of the largest shrimp that you can find. I do suggest that you get either colossal shrimp or prawns. So now what you're going to do is wash and devein it, and then you're going to pat them dry. Just make sure you remove all of the moisture. So next, what you're going to do is you're going to season the shrimp. So you want to make sure you are not heavily seasoning the shrimp because most of the flavor will come from the sauce and the compound butter. So you may use the seasonings that you prefer. So what I used was some black pepper, I used smoked paprika, dried parsley, Old Bay, and a little bit of Creole seasoning. So after you get done seasoning your shrimp, you're just going to give them a toss. You're going to sit them to the side, and now you're going to clean and sanitize your station, and then you are going to dice 1 whole shallot. So you want to finely dice these shallots into very small cubes. Please do as I say and not as you see, because the way that I am chopping this shallot is incorrect. It's pertaining to the way that I am holding it. The only reason why I'm holding it like this is because I broke my nail, and that's why I have a band-aid on. And then I also have issues with my right hand. So please chop it the correct way by holding it as stern as you can get it. So after you get the shallots chopped up, what you're going to do is start cooking. So you're going to take a saucepan, you're going to heat up 2 tablespoons of the compound butter, and you're going to add 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and you're going to cook that for about 1 minute. Then you're going to start some pasta water and let that start boiling. After that, you're going to add the shallots to the saucepan, and then you're going to cook that for about 2 minutes. So next, what you're going to do is add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. You can use minced garlic or you can use squeezed garlic. It does not matter, but you do want to make sure that you do use garlic. So after you get the garlic in, you're going to let this cook together for about another 1 minute. And then you're going to add another tablespoon of the compound butter. So next, you're going to take a couple pinches of fresh lemon zest. This is what's going to add a lot of fresh flavor to this dish. If you do not want to add this, you can just leave it out and actually just leave in the freshly squeezed lemon. So what you're going to do after that, you're going to let this cook for another 30 to 40 seconds, and then you're going to add the juice of 1 lemon. And the way I'm squeezing it here is something that I saw on TikTok, just to squeeze the lemon by piercing it and then just squeezing it, instead of cutting it in half and taking out the seeds and all that good stuff. But yeah, I got this off of TikTok and it worked. So now what you're going to do is let that cook for another 1 minute. Then you're going to add a half a cup of your choice of white wine. So what I used was Pinot Grigio. You can use whichever one you want. Just make sure you are not using a sweet wine. Make sure you are using a dry wine. So you're going to turn the heat all the way up because we need the liquor to cook off. And then once it cooks off, it's going to turn into a sauce that looks just like this. You're going to cook it for about 4 minutes. And you can add some grape tomatoes like I added here, or you can just leave it alone. I just wanted to add some color to it. So in another saucepan, what you're going to do is add 2 tablespoons of the compound butter, and you're going to lay the shrimps into the pan. At this point, you want to add some salt and add a little bit of olive oil to your pasta water and let that come to a boil. So you are going to cook your shrimp for about 2 minutes per side. You do not want to overcook your shrimp because this will make or break the meal. And another quick tip is to make sure when you boil the pasta that you are reserving at least a half a cup of pasta water. That pasta water is what will add the salt to the dish, and it will add a lot of flavor. So please do not drain out your pasta water. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just toss them a little bit, and then you're going to remove the shrimp from the pan. Do not rinse the pan out, but before you remove the shrimp, they should look just like this. So now what we're going to do is turn the heat to medium, and you're going to add the sauce to the pan that you made in the beginning. And then you're going to take the pasta once it is ready. Capellini pasta cooks really, really quickly, as well as angel hair pasta. So once it cooks, you want to toss the pasta into the pan, and then you're done. Well, as you can see, this is a very flavorful dish, and I'm just not understanding why y'all go into restaurants and spend $25 or $30 on this when clearly it's so easy to make. So I'm here just to show you how to make the stuff that you buy. So after that, you want to just plate your meal. You can plate this however you want to plate it. There is a technique when it comes to pasta is they create clouds by just picking up the pasta and twisting it. Because of the issues of with my hand, I cannot do that. As you can see here, I was trying to twist it, but it was not twisting. But it don't have to be all pretty. I just like to make stuff look pretty. So after you get the pasta in, you're just going to take the grape tomatoes and then a little bit of the shallots and garlic and a little bit of the sauce and put it on top. Then you're going to add the shrimp. Again, you can plate this however you want to plate it. It is going to get ate regardless, but I just put the prawns around the perimeter of the pasta. If you have gloves, please use gloves, especially if you are cooking for other people. Anybody that has a problem with me using gloves in my video, something is really wrong with you because this food is not for you. I'm just showing you how to make it. So if you have gloves, use gloves, and don't forget throughout your cooking, make sure that you are cleaning and sanitizing your stations. So next what you want to do is take a lemon wedge and you just want to squeeze a little bit of fresh lemon juice on top. That's going to add another layer of flavor. And then the garnish is just going to be a little bit of lemon zest. So you have just created my shrimp scampi pasta. And again, this is beginner friendly. So if you would like to take it to the next level, stay tuned to my channel and I'll take you a step further. I will see you guys in my next video.